Are you struggling to scale your Amazon store? Are you frustrated by rising PPC costs or stagnant sales? Well, you're not alone. In this video, I'll show you a few real client case studies where we took them from struggling to thriving. You'll learn the specific strategies we used, results we're able to achieve, and how you could apply the same thing to your Amazon business. Let's get straight into it.
All right, so this is case study number 1, lemon jelly. And before I get into the case studies, I want you guys to stick until the end because you'll see that there's a common theme within each case study. And we're going to go ahead and break that down so that you can see exactly what that common theme is and you could kind of reverse engineer that one. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So this is Lemon Jelly, our own brand, where we took them from $0 to $2.5 million on the USA and Canadian marketplace. And let's go through exactly what we implemented to get to these numbers. So first things first, this was kind of our guinea pig where we were able to see exactly what worked over the years and what didn't work. So the first thing we did is obviously implement and optimize A+ content, listing images, brand store, and brand story. As you can see, this is our premium A+ content. It looks pretty well. Some good cross sales. It's very organized. Some nice infographics, etc. And this is our brand store. Again, that's very organized. A lot of clear call to actions, cross-selling the top selling colors and styles. So this is kind of our approach that we took from a conversion standpoint, but we also took some actions on the ads perspective. So we enhanced their ad strategy, targeted new marketplaces. We implemented a lot of cross-selling tactics through sponsored brand video ads and headline search ads, as well as virtual bundles, etc. We also implemented our catch-all and defensive campaigns to increase profits. Now we ran into an issue with Lemon Jelly where we scaled very, very fast to the point where our profits were really low, especially in the footwear niche. So we had to find ways to increase our profitability. That's a pretty tough thing to do in this niche. So we had to add a lot of, size charts to make sure our return rate was lower and didn't eat at our margins, make sure we were super profitable on the ad side. So that's how we implemented the catch-all and our defensive campaigns. If you like, go check out our video where I explained exactly step-by-step how you can set up the catch-all campaign. I believe the case study was $300,000 at a 10 ROAS. So definitely go check that one out because it's a step-by-step so that you could implement that one as well. We also optimized the SEO on the copy, the alt text, the canonical URLs, on everything, A+ contents, images, brand store, brand story, and all of that good stuff so that we're capitalizing on that organic rank and reinforcing on the ad side. We also created a campaign structure that brought in tons of profit and generated growth in the market market share. Hence why we're able to combine, these scaling campaigns and ranking campaigns with, defensive and catch-all campaigns that are super profitable. So that's for Lemon Jelly. Now for Lupa, for this brand, we added $80,000 in seasonal revenue, which is a 25% increase while still maintaining profitability. So here are some screenshots on the ad side as well as the business report that show healthy margins. So here's kind of a before and after. At first, they're kind of lacking their conversion optimization. They're experiencing a decline in the market share that they weren't aware of because they weren't looking at their search query performance reports, facing difficulties in organic ranking, underutilizing cross-selling capabilities, and not exploring broader audiences via PPC. So what we did is, as you can see, is we took this kind of bland A+ content that doesn't say much with not much branding on it, and we kind of blew it out the park with, branding it. Again, making sure the A+ contents that we're putting on these listings are the most cross-sellable items, sizing charts to bring down returns, unique selling features, benefits, and all that good stuff being displayed super, in your face. Obviously, increased conversion. We obviously had to take a deep look into search query performance and see that there was a decline in market share for Lupa for certain core keywords. So we had to, put some ranking campaigns on there, add fuel to the fire, and increase our market share for those keywords. We also implemented our catch-all, like I was saying, our catch-all campaign structure, and we also expanded into different buyer intents and broader intents. We then expanded them to the UK marketplace during, halfway through that season, and overall increased profits and revenue for this brand. So really happy with the results on this one. Now for this supplement brand, we increased their sales by 135%. This was a pretty good one. We do pretty well with supplement brands. So let's take a look at what we're able to do for them. So first things first, again, common theme again, listing struggling with conversion, ad structure was non-existent, overspending in the wrong areas, and organic ranking was extremely low. We flipped the switch on that. We optimized for budget allocation. So like I was saying, their ads were spending in the wrong areas. We had to reallocate that budget and implement that into our strategy. We implemented, of course, the catch-all strategy to increase profits. We achieved very high rankings for this supplement brand, which is a very tough thing to crack, especially in the supplement niche organically, which again was done through leveraged PPC campaigns for ranking, as well as, SEO, alt text, and all of that good stuff. And then, of course, we optimized the listing for conversion through A+ content, listing images, brand store, etc. Now, for MindRight, this is not some crazy, oh, look, we took this brand from $0 to $10 million a month. This is more of at a profit level because I still value this more than, other case studies like that where, revenues are super high, but profits are super low. So in this case, we're able to take them from losing $350 a week to making $2,300 a week. Now, even though that might not sound like a crazy amount, that's still a 727% increase in profits while still pretty much maintaining the same revenue figures, which was pretty impressive. This was a huge play, as you can see, on increasing click-through rate, increasing conversion rate, making sure that they're ranking by leveraging ranking campaigns as well as alt text, SEO, etc. But some other things we did, as you can see, these main images were day in lights, which really helped on the ad side. They also were not utilizing sponsored display and sponsored brands ads. They were overspending on certain match types within sponsored product. So we kind of reallocated budget there. They didn't have a brand story, no virtual bundles, no ranking campaigns, which they're in a very competitive niche. So obviously we implemented SEO, alt text, copy, optimized the main image, incorporated the virtual bundles, which increased average order value and profitability, cleaned up that wasted ad spend and reallocated budget. We explored different buyer intents and leverage brand tailored promotions, which is just a, easy kind of lever to pull to increase profitability and lost sales, of course. So that's kind of how we achieved that for this. Now I wanted to go through, this is the final part where the common theme is a combination of these four things. So impressions, click-through rate, conversion, and average order value / lifetime value. Now, the common theme we're able to see here is that Amazon sellers are overspending in the wrong areas. They're not leveraging ranking campaigns. They don't have those profitable campaigns running in the background, generating tons of profits. And that's kind of the main issue we're seeing at a impression or PPC, SEO, and external traffic route. At a click-through perspective, a lot of these main images are not telling the full story of the brand and are not kind of increasing all of the unique selling features within the main image, as well as, looking at things like your titles, your reviews, and all of that good stuff. At a conversion level, you're seeing that the brands are not maximizing everything that their brand does, all of their unique selling features through their images, their A+ content, their brand store, brand story, etc. And then at AOV and LTV level, a lot of brands don't include, brand tailored performance or launching new SKUs and kind of cross-selling those. So that's kind of the common theme we're able to see on that front, which, as you can see through our case studies, it's really these four core pillars. Now, with that being said, these are just a few examples of how we help these businesses scale on Amazon. If you would be interested in getting an audit, which each one of these case studies were based off an audit, which then led to all of these successful results. So if you'd be interested in getting an audit done, where we can show you what that would look like, and kind of break down these four different pillars and where you're lacking in them, then click the first link down below. And I hope you found this video valuable, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.